you see what I see.
Noughts and crosses? Anybody?
Excellent. That's cool. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
You see that? I can sunset here.
Sometimes in life we don't realise quite how lucky we are. I'm having one of those times. It's an amazing place that we've just arrived at. Lizard Island is truly the tropical paradise I dreamt it would be, thought it may be, and now that I'm finally here, know that it is. Behind me is Sunset Beach with perfectly crystal clear blue water, and behind me is the pavilion. Truly one of the most amazing places I think I've ever been fortunate enough to stay in. As we look across the Noughts and Crosses board, past the plunge pool, and down to our own beautifully romantic little place to watch the sunset. We look out to over the bay of the island to Anchor Point, where tomorrow we will catch our dive boat out to Cod Hole, and just a little tour of the pavilion. Truly is one of the most beautiful places I've ever been lucky enough to stay in. Day 3 on Lizard Island, and today Bree and I are going to take a little dinghy out. We're going to go and explore some of the little beaches and the coves, get just under the surface today rather than diving. We're going to go snorkeling, and we're going to try and find some of the big clams. We're going to try and find some manta rays and some turtles. So this is one of our little boats in the background. We've got a lovely gourmet lunch to take out there, and we're going to go and find some of the lovely little warm coves so Bree doesn't get cold.
Thank you.
So that was our day trip out from Lizard Island. We had a fantastic time with 2 dive sites, some incredible underwater footage, and to finish it all off we've got some tawny nurse sharks and the big grouper or groper, depending on which continent you're from, here sucking up the remains of the frozen fish. Slurping. Sucking it in.
Okay, we've got a few fish here, so what we're going to do is see if we can bring this big fella in. Okay, come on, big fella.
That is an enormous groper.
Up you come.
Ready. black tips swimming around, the sun's about to set, and it's been a beautiful day out from Lizard Island. For some reason this morning I've decided to take it upon myself to walk up to a famous vantage point known as Cook's Look. It's the highest point on the island, having been the place where Captain James Cook in 1770 decided to stop off, climb to the high point on the island to gain a better vantage point of the reef around. It's a steep, rocky path which takes it physically out of you. There's spiders everywhere, and twice I've got my face caught in a big web. But it's good fun. Something I said I had to do before I left, and the recommended trail time of 2 to 3 hours should, I hope, get me back to the room fairly much in time for breakfast. I'll speak to you when I get nearer the top. Whew. And there's the view, which makes it all worthwhile. This plaque is labelled Cook's Look and shows visitors distances and directions as the crow flies to their hometowns and cities. Just here at London, about 14,900 kilometres. Home is in that direction. In Cook's Day, an extremely long way away. An hour and 20 minutes after leaving for Cook's Look, I've made it back down a steep trail which comes all the way down from the top of that hill up there. That is Cook's Look. I'm back to the luxury surroundings now of the pavilion to cool down before having a well-earned, refreshing breakfast. Bree is just about getting out of bed, and it's our last morning here on Lizard Island. We head off today to Green Island to go and discover another of these places which I can call the islands of the Barrier Reef, which I look after.